Live from the O'Hara Construction Studio in downtown Jackson, it's the Bart Hawley Show. I'm David Rice, inviting you to join Bart and his guests. From Elrose Steele, Director of Foundations, announcing applications open for the Al Glick Youth Football Camp, Rebecca Armstrong. For JSO Music on Tap and the Community Music School, Colleen Monahan. For Grass Lake Music in the Park and the New Music Market, Joe DeBoe and Mary Ann Nichols. From the Jackson Area Career Center, Agri-Science Instructor Jennifer Smith with Napoleon Student for the annual Plant and Flower Sale, Cameron Smolowski. And for the Jackson High School production of Matilda, students Sovra Perry and Noah Coburn. And now, here's Bart.
Why, thank you very much, and good afternoon, and welcome. Great to have you with us today. At this moment, we have hit, for the first time in 2025, 80 degrees.
That means we go out for ice cream, right? Once it hits 80?
Brandon, if it's still 80 degrees at 3 o'clock when I can physically go out for ice cream,
True.
we'll do it.
Okay.
I guarantee you.
Something tells me it's not going to be 80 at 3, but okay. It's good to know.
I have no control
Yeah.
over the weather. And if I did, I would not have frost tonight, because that's a possibility. 80 degrees now, and the threat of frost tonight after 4 a.m. with a low of 33. But for the rest of today, before we get into tonight, we expect some very windy conditions. A wind advisory is in effect until 3 o'clock this afternoon, and we could see gusts as strong as 45 miles an hour. It's not windy right now, but it's expected to pick up as the winds pick up, the temperature drops. We expect the temperature to be down to 63 by 5 o'clock. So Brandon, if it's 80 degrees at 3 o'clock, we're all going out for ice cream.
Like feels like 80 degrees too? Does that count?
No feels like.
Okay.
And it won't. It will not.
Yeah, I figure it won't.
Overnight windy and widespread frost to start tomorrow morning, and a high of only 62 for Wednesday. Thursday, showers and possibly a thunderstorm in the morning, then showers and thunderstorms in the mid to late morning, and then showers and possibly a thunderstorm after 2 p.m. on Thursday. And we're keeping our fingers crossed that that's not going to happen, because we have a doubleheader live college baseball game. Jackson College will be live on the air, we hope, Thursday. Oh, chance of precipitation, 100%.
They've been wrong before, though. You know, I mean, it's possible.
They've been wrong before.
We're hoping.
Yeah. Friday, chance of showers, high near 61. Saturday, mostly sunny, high of only 58. So this Saturday will be a lot like last Saturday on the cold side. And Sunday, 68. Next Monday, sunny and 74. That will be Cinco de Mayo. Mm-hmm. Wow. Yeah, only one more day left after today in the month of April. And that's today's weather, presented by Kelly Express. Thanks, Kelly Express. Awesome company, supporting our community in tons of ways. And right now, the snacks they have on special are some of my favorites, including the Jack Links 3 1/4 ounce bag, 2 for $15. Pickleballs and handicap hot tots, 2 for $4. Biggs sunflower seeds, 2 for $4. Very popular on the baseball diamonds. And the Haribo peg bags, 2 for $4. Some sweet, some sour, some salty. Your favorites at Kelly Express, along with quality mobile gas and fast, friendly service. There is a Kelly Express near you. Let's look outside. The sky camo, the clouds are rolling in. You know, interestingly enough, the radar forecast for this afternoon shows maybe around 3 o'clock, ice cream time, we might see some rain roll through. But really, there's not a big threat of rain today. We only have 30% chance of showers. And I bet as this front moves through that it'll be just then and there, and that'll be it. But we'll wait and see. Who knows? Today is April 29. It is International Dance Day. Brandon, dance.
I can't see, but I'm dancing.
You can't see, but he is.
Yeah.
It's National Shrimp Scampi Day and Zipper Day. It was on this day that the zipper was patented. Before then, it was on this day in 1968 that the musical Hair made it to Broadway, the hipper county culture.
Hipper County Call.
Hippie counterculture. It was the hippie counterculture and sexual revolution of the 1960s. It's a crazy time to live. I lived during that time, and it was crazy. On this day in 1854, Lincoln University became the nation's first historically black degree-granting institution of higher education, the very first HBCU. Lincoln University, 1854. Keep in mind, Abraham Lincoln was not yet president. It was not originally named Lincoln University. They renamed it in 1866. It was called the Ashman Institute. On this day in 2011, here's the date you might remember, Brandon. Prince William got married. And who did the prince marry?
Oh, I remember that girl.
William and
Kate.
Kate,
Yeah.
yes, Kate Middleton. Some 1,900 guests attended the ceremony. Another 1 million spectators lined the streets of London, and 2 billion, with a B, 2 billion people around the world watched on TV.
Didn't it start like at 4 in the morning in America, in the United States, or 5 in the morning or something?
You know, I don't know. I didn't tune in.
That's Karen. I'm sure Karen watched
I
it.
missed that. They had the Pope's funeral was at 10 a.m. last week, and that was 4 a.m. here.
Okay.
So I don't know if they got married as early as 10 a.m. It was probably, afternoon.
Well, it's the pre-part. You know, it's an all-day telecast,
pregame.
not the actual wedding, but
Yeah, ESPN set up.
they did. I mean, it was big time. Yeah.
Guess who's older? Who's older, Kate or William? Who's older, Brandon, do you think?
William looks much older, but I don't know
Much.
who is older.
Older. Oddly enough.
They went to school together, right? So they're around the same age.
Almost the same age. Kate, at the time of her wedding, was 29, and Prince William was 28.
Okay.
So year difference.
She looks much better than him, though.
Yeah, of course with the hat. He's wearing the hat. You know why?
Because he's got that convertible thing going on with his hair.
Yeah, he's got
with
the
his hair.
cover. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah, they met at the University of St. Andrews in Fife, Scotland. And Kate was raised in the English village of Bucklebury. It's a great name for a town.
Bucklebury.
Bucklebury. I'm from Bucklebury.
Nothing happens wrong. No, nothing goes bad in Bucklebury.
Bucklebury. I'm Kate from Bucklebury.
Yeah.
Kate's parents, former flight attendants, became millionaires running drugs. No, they became millionaires. They became millionaires running a party supply business. On this day in 1967, Aretha Franklin released her single, which became Billboard Song of the Year in 1967, which was...
Sing me a line.
I can't sing it to you because I would be spelling the name of the song.
Respect?
Respect is correct. Yes, here's a clue.
Okay.
R-E-S-P-E-C-T.
Find out what that means to me.
Very good.
Yeah.
Yes, Respect.
Noah likes it up there.
Her greatest hit. I love Aretha.
Oh,
In,
Austin liked that.
On this day, here's one close to home. On this day in 2004, the last Oldsmobile came off the assembly line in Lansing. Yes, the 106-year-old automotive brand, America's oldest, ended. And I've never forgiven GM for killing the Oldsmobile. So what was the last Oldsmobile, Brandon?
I have no clue. I'm not familiar with the Oldsmobiles.
The Oldsmobile Alero.
Alero. Okay.
Yes, they made 500 of them, featuring the final 500 emblems, and they were painted a dark, metallic cherry red. More on the dark side.
Looks like a purple.
So this particular vehicle, this was one of the 500, had 82 miles on it last year when it was sold by a private collector. 82 miles on this 2004 Oldsmobile Alero. How much did they get for this private sale?
Private sale, one of the last ones.
One of the last 500 of them. There's several that are
20,000.
24,000. Very
Okay,
good.
that was close.
The very first Oldsmobile that was sold in 1901 cost how much?
$400.
Close. 650.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, you were within 250 without going over. And the car, the actual last one that rolled off the assembly line, is in the R.E. Olds Transportation Museum in Lansing. All that happening on this day in history. Now, today in the J, brought to you by Experience Jackson. As we see, what is that? Lions Park, I think, ready for baseball. The Jackson County Student Art Show continues. Jackson County students, the work of art by those students being showcased at Jackson Crossing all throughout the entire mall. It's got stunning paintings and drawings, creative sculptures, mixed media pieces, and more from students of all ages. Admission is free. Just come walk the crossing and check out all the beautiful artwork. Tonight at Jackson College's graphic design program has their annual student portfolio showcase. It runs from 5:30 to 7:30 in the STEAM Factory Design Lab on Jackson College Central Campus. Come check out the work of the graphic design students at Jackson College. And camping for beginners. Have you ever wanted to be a camper? Well, tonight from 5 till 7, you'll learn basic camping skills, knowledge, and safety tips at the Carnegie branch of the Jackson District Library. It's free, but they want you to register from 5 till 7 tonight. I wonder if they'll teach people how to make a fire. That's what I'd want to learn.
Yeah, I used to make Smurf fires when we were a kid.
Yeah.
Little fires.
The rubbing sticks together, I think they should teach that. I think everyone should know. Everyone should know how to swim. Everyone should know how to start a fire.
Yeah.
And basic skills. And everyone should know how to get home. Now, and that's it. One more thing coming up I want to let you know about. It's happening Saturday, Free Comic Book Day at Nostalgia Inc. from 11 a.m. till 5 p.m. all day long. Just stop in at 139 South Mechanic Street downtown as Nostalgia Inc. gives away free comic books to everyone.
No, Noah said that he's going to camp out the night before to make sure that he's the first in line. He doesn't want to take any chances, so he already has his tent.
Good suggestion for Noah. Take the Camping for Beginners class tonight. Camp out Friday night.
There you go.
That's Today in the J, brought to you by Experience Jackson. A popular program that has residents walking, rolling, and strolling through parks is returning to Jackson next week. It is Walk, Roll, and Stroll Jackson. Everybody is welcome to participate in this free walk. They are scheduling these events every other week, beginning May 6th and lasting through July 15th. Registration starts at 6 p.m. There's a warm-up at 6:20, and the program starts at 6:30. And they are encouraging you to register because they are going to be giving away prizes. And at the end of the series, they'll be having drawings with some grand prizes, and that is just for participating. There are various routes you can take if you don't want to do the whole 3 miles. They're doing the event split between Ella Sharp Park and Cascades Park. First Tuesday of the month will be at Ella Sharp, and the third Tuesday of the month will be at Cascades. This is being presented by the City of Jackson, Parks and Recreation Department, and AARP Michigan. A lot of high school sports on jtv.tv, photo galleries, videos, our scoreboard, and more. Last night, the JTV Sports crew checked in on soccer. We've got some highlights from Napoleon and Columbia Central from JTV Sports. And we've got lots of high school sports on the schedule for later this afternoon. And it looks like the temperature will start dropping probably within a couple hours. So Brendan, it still might be 80 degrees at 3 o'clock. But right now, Kalamazoo is 79. Benton Harbor temperature has already begun to drop 67 degrees along Lake Michigan, and winds are up to 30 miles an hour. So we'll expect that in our area mid-afternoon. We have a great lineup of guests on the show today, starting with Rebecca Armstrong from the Al Glick Youth Football Camp. We'll hear all the details planned for this year's Al Glick Youth Football Camp. Also on the show, Colleen Monahan will be here from the Jackson Symphony Orchestra. She'll be telling us about Bluegrassish, which is this Saturday, and the Community Music School, and the rest of the offerings of the JSO. From Grass Lake, with the Grass Lake Music in the Park, Joe DeBow, and from Grass Lake Music Market, something new this year, Marianne Nichols. From the Jackson Area Career Center, we have agri-science instructor Jennifer Smith, and she is bringing in one of her star students, Cameron Smilowski. They're getting ready for their annual plant sale. And Silver Perry and Noah Coburn will be here from Jackson High School. They are part of the cast of Matilda that's being staged this week. All here today on JTV. Thanks for being here. And we begin after these messages.